Hey, Crazy Dave here. I do drumming videos, of course, and I do gaming videos, of course, talking about them until I get an Elgato and a good computer system. But the next subject I'm going to do is shows, newer shows that are out or are coming out, and I watch them and I give my thoughts on them. And this show that I watched was called Dr. Bull. Dr. Bull is a show that stars Michael Weatherly, and if you don't know, Michael Weatherly was in NCIS. He's one of the longest running cast members in NCIS, and he left last season to pursue this show called Dr. Bull. And Dr. Bull, when I first started watching it, I was like, oh crap, there's Tony DiNozzo, in just the Dr. Bull universe. But as I began to slowly watch it some more, I began to separate that. And that's what I was worried about. Just began to separate, two different characters, and I was actually happy. So this show's basically about a person by the name of Dr. Bull, who is a jury consultant. If you don't know what that is, a jury consultant forms a shadow jury in order to pick out the best jury for his client, to help him get acquitted of any charges or anything like that. So it was a pretty good show. I don't want to go into any spoilers. The one thing I will say though is I'm glad I was watching the show and it looked like it was going to be all about jury, but you get into like Dr. Bull's actual life a little bit there, and I like that they're going into that direction. And the fact that the actual murderer of the case doesn't get away with it, because at the end of the show he finds this person and he calls the cops and they're arrested. So all in all, it's a good show. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be renewed or anything like that. Here's hoping so. And the next episode will be on Lucifer season 2 and on Lethal Weapon, and seeing what I think about that. So, but I'll do Lucifer and then Lethal Weapon, or Lethal Weapon and then Lucifer. But all in all, the show's pretty good. There's some things they do need to fix. I don't need to know what's in everybody's freaking mind as he looks at the person. Because, it's like, when they look at the person, it's like, oh, he's a jerk, he's a blah blah blah. And that just takes up too many, that just distracts from the main show a little bit. So there are some things that they need to fix. Just keep it focused on Michael Weatherly, his or the character Dr. Bull, in his life, in the jury, in his core group, in the victim, in the one accused. Just keep it focused on those things, and I think it's going to be like one of those, like Castle, one of those case-by-case bases. Where Castle went wrong was they went too deep into the Kate Beckett stuff. But as long as they keep it case-by-case, and they occasionally go deep into Dr. Bull's life, that'd be alright. So it's a good show. I don't know if it'll last. I'm hoping so, but I don't know if the general crowd will like it, whether they'll see Tony DiNozzo in a different role. I see it a bit differently. I don't see Tony DiNozzo in Dr. Bull, in Dr. Bull's character. I went into it biased, thinking, oh, that's all I saw. And to be truthful, the way they did the trailer, that's all you thought was, oh my god, it's Tony DiNozzo as a different character. But that's not necessarily true in the show. Alright, well, this is Crazy Dave, signing out. Bye-bye.